everybody, what is up? It is your girl Rue again from Spirit Reads on Instagram, and I am back with another video. So a few days ago I did a pick a card reading for a general spread for January 2020. So if you haven't already saw that, please go back to that one and take a little gander at that one, because some of the cards may be repeating and the messages may overlap and can help you further. But in this video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading for cards 1, 2, or 3 for love, baby, love. Okay. So go ahead and pick you all's card, and I will go ahead and get started. But also, some of you may have already picked y'all's cards because you are following me on my Instagram at Spirit Reads. That's SPIRITREADZ. But enough of the chit chat. Let's get the going. So go ahead and pick one of your cards, 1, 2, or 3, and we are going to get started. Alrighty, this is for the people that chose the first set. I'm a Gemini, you guys, so sometimes you may hear my voice do weird stuff, different accents and stuff. It's just because it's fun, so don't mind me. So anyway, let's see what we got going on here for January for love for y'all. All right, we have the 8 of Wands, swift movement. Ooh, okay, the Lovers. Okay, that's a great card to have in a love reading. 9 of Cups, cute. 4 of Cups. 7 of Cups, okay, emotions, period. Emotions. 7 of Cups in reverse, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. First thing comes to mind when I see this, you guys, is taking for granted somebody that loves you. Now, I feel like some of you guys out there may be taking advantage of the love that someone's giving you, whether it be in a loving relationship or even with a family member or somebody that cares about you. And I feel like they really care for you, but you may have gotten, kind of used to it and kind of started taking them for granted. So I would really advise some of you guys to really evaluate the people that love you in your life and kind of think about, hey, maybe have I been, putting them on the back burner, or maybe have I not been so nice to them, or maybe I've been an asshole to them because they're so nice to me, but, I kind of walk all over them. Kind of pay attention to those patterns this month, you guys, because they are kind of starting to get a little bit tired of it from what I'm seeing. And I see that, in a little bit, they may walk on out of your life or say F you and stop doing the things that they do for you. So make sure that you appreciate the people that are in your life. Now, for some of you guys, I see a lot of swift change regarding relationships. I feel like a lot of you all are going to be finding some sort of, dating partner, or maybe somebody that kind of fits the bill as to what you want in an ideal potential partner. And I also see some of you guys may be coming into swift changes, in your relationship that you're in now. So some of you guys may already be in relationships, and there might be like a proposal or, something where y'all move in together, or somebody dropping the L word saying I love you, or y'all just starting, something new, something exciting, something fun, something great. You know what I mean? And that is all positive. But the thing I would say to watch out for, y'all, is to, how do I put this? Don't fall into that category of people where you have like a really good relationship and then you start trying to look for things that are bad with the relationship. Like you're like, oh, everything's going good. We moved in together. We love each other. This and that, everything's going good, but there's something wrong with him, or there's something wrong with her. There's gotta be something. Don't fall into that trap, because I feel like some of you all may be trying to fall into that trap, like everything is going so great, or things may have been bad and they're going so great now that you may try to start looking for things that are bad in the relationship. And I also see some of y'all, like I was saying before, maybe taking people for granted in y'all's relationship. So make sure that if things are going really well in y'all's relationship, and the person that you're with is wifey or bae or daddy or whatever you call who you're with. Now I'm just going nuts. But what I'm saying is, don't take them for granted. Appreciate them, care about them, and show them you care. Because the thing I see here is that if you don't show that you care, or you start trying to look for things that are bad about these people and there's really nothing, and you're just trying to figure something out that's wrong with them, they might start looking elsewhere, or not even just looking elsewhere, but they may start getting tired of it. I won't say looking elsewhere, I take that back, because I don't see anything so abrupt in this spread, but I do see where people might start being like, okay, well, they're not taking me, they're starting to take me for granted, so I might, have to keep my eye on them. So that is the message I have for you guys, but I'm also going to pull a clarifying card to see if we can maybe get some clarification on this a bit further. Clarification for pick set number 1. Okay, so let's see what we got. We got let two become one in reverse. And that's very interesting because, like I was saying before, this is a time for y'all's relationships to flourish. This is a time for love in January for you guys. I'm feeling that. A lot of cup cards here. This is the lover's card. It's a time for love and two becoming one, or even, just starting to date and find somebody that fits your type or fits the bill, but it's in reverse. So it's saying that some of y'all may be overthinking things. Some of you guys may, be thinking things are too good to be true, when in reality they're just good. You need to stop thinking so much into it, okay? Stop thinking so much into it. Just go with the flow this month. Love, feel those emotions this month, and care for people. Like it says, let two become one, nurture each other, things of that nature, but don't get into that mindset where you think that things are too good to be true, or you start taking people for granted, like I said before. So anyways, you guys, that is the reading for card number 1. Please comment down below if anything resonated with you. And also tell me what, you all did for New Year's, you guys, please. And also, if you would like to delve deeper into any of my readings, or just get a reading in general, hit me up on my Instagram at Spirit Reads. That's SPIRITREADZ. And I am going to move on to card set number 2. So these are the people who chose this beautiful stone. This thing is really pretty. I don't know if y'all can see it if I'm in the camera or not, where you can see it. But this is a very nice crystal. All right, let's see what we got going on for y'all. So we have the Fool card. We have the 8 of Swords. Let's move this down a little bit. We have Temperance, okay. We got the Queen of Wands in reverse. We have the Hanged Man in reverse, okay. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Very interesting spread here. First thing I see from this type of spread, y'all, is some of y'all are trying to make new moves when it comes to being in a relationship. Maybe some of you guys in 2019, or even just in the past, may not have had the best of relationships. Maybe you keep feeling like you're falling in love with the same types of people. People keep doing you dirty. You just keep experiencing these same types of issues when it comes to relationships. A lot of you guys are feeling refreshed and renewed, and you're like, you know what? Or maybe you should be feeling this way. You know what? I'm going to try something again. I'm going to really, you maybe have really analyzed yourself in 2019, or really need to analyze yourselves going into 2020, and are like, it's really time for me to start moving on from the past, moving on from the negativity I may have experienced in relationships, just moving on in general, and finding, yourself, or finding a more balanced relationship in general. I really see this. And also, if you're in a relationship, I'm also seeing movement in new directions. Now, I don't know if this means that some of y'all may be breaking up with a partner, because I see this card right here. So it might be like, okay, you're starting to see the signs of you not wanting to be with your partner. So you maybe start trying to, make an exit or something like that. I don't know. But I do see movement and new beginnings and change. But I'll speak to you guys also in the relationships again. I see some of you all are in a situation where you are in a relationship, but like I was saying, you all may be seeing the signs like in the relationship that you're in of someone maybe not being who you thought they were. You're maybe starting to fall a little bit out of love. You know, they may not be giving you as much as you would like for them to give you. And to that, I say this: either you need to be upfront with them, because I feel like some of y'all are holding y'all's tongue on these situations where you're like, ooh, I'm unhappy, but I'm gonna just be quiet about it. That never works, so please don't do that. It's time for you guys to start speaking up in y'all's relationships and telling your partner who, you know, what they're doing to get on your nerves or what is really going on. Some of y'all really need to have those types of talks with your partner. It's time for y'all to start speaking up and having a new perspective on how to change, you know, y'all's communication if it's not working effectively. Start changing it up, okay? Because what's going right now may not be working for y'all, okay? I'm not saying for all y'all, but some of y'all it ain't working. So you need to figure out new ways of communication, especially if they're doing something that's getting on your nerves that you don't like and you've been kind of quiet on the subject. It's time to stop that and start speaking up for yourself. And it's also, I'm seeing, time to come to compromises. Now, this can be for single or relationship. It's time for some of y'all to start compromising with your partner. Now, I know people are like, oh, well, I don't want to compromise, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to settle. Settling and compromising are two different things. So if you're single right now, you may have a little bit, if you really evaluate yourselves, you may have a little bit too, you know, I don't want to say high expectations, but y'all might be looking at relationships through rose-colored glasses. You need to start being more realistic with the, you know, the qualities and attributes that you want your partner to have. Start being realistic about it. Start compromising maybe on a few things. Because I think that may also help you, you know, start anew with your thinking and find someone who you really would like to be with, you know, and be honest about it too. And some of y'all in relationships as well. Some of y'all may not be compromising. It's time to start compromising. It's time to start having new ideals and new ways of thinking about things in y'all's relationships, because some of y'all are being kind of closed-minded. Some of y'all are, you know, not seeing the truth about things. So some of y'all really need to start everybody needs to start let me not say that. Y'all need to just start trying to compromise, okay? Compromising in January 2020 is going to be a big deal. And also being real with each other and also being real with your expectations when it comes to relationships. So anywho, enough blibber blabber. Let me pull a clarifying card for you guys to see what's going on further. Okay. We have protect the wild and the green. And the thing that I see here, you guys, is, and this kind of falls into the temperance as well, is I would say that some of you all, maybe as a bonding exercise with, you know, being in a relationship, if you're in a relationship, maybe going outside a little bit. If it's not too cold, even if it is too cold, maybe start meditating with your partner. And even if you're single, maybe start going outside, you know, kind of breathing in and out, you know, what the universe has given us, and start meditating outside. And another thing that's interesting, I wanted to pull this card. It's kind of, you know, at the bottom as a theme card, is heeding your dreams. Also make sure to start looking at your dreams, and maybe there are some indicators of what you need to do to compromise, or some things you may need to do to help your relationship. So I pulled that one also as well. But also with this one, when it says protect the wild and the green, I think some of y'all need to start maybe utilizing, you know, meditations, or, you know, utilizing prayer outside. And it's kind of weird for me to say that. Some of y'all may not understand what I'm saying, but there is some sort of, you know, peace and tranquility that can come from going outdoors, even if it is cold outside, with your partner or by yourself, and just looking up at the sky, breathing in and out, and just letting the universe know what you want in your relationships, or just in general, even though this is a love reading, just letting the universe help you. And that's what I'm seeing here with this protect the wild and the green, is to just go outside and utilize the universe when it comes to manifesting the things that you want to happen in your relationships. So anyways, you guys, that is all for everybody that chose the second set of cards. Please comment down below if anything resonated with you all, as well as liking this video and sharing this bad boy. And also, if you would like to go deeper into this reading, please hit me up on my Instagram at Spirit Reads. That's SPIRITREADZ. And I am going to go ahead and move to the third set of cards here. Everybody who chose this nice, lovely, beautiful crystal here, if you can see it. I love it. It's really loving heart chakra vibes. All right, let's see what we got going on here. All right, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. The Three of Wands. The Five of Swords. Who was trying to move on? I mean, all this is about kind of moving on a little bit. The Magician. And I see the Two of Wands. Okay, y'all, look. The Eight of Cups, the Three of Wands, there's Five of Swords, and Two of Wands literally all have to do with moving on or travel or seeing things differently, seeing the world, just looking. Some of y'all, I think, are trying to move on. And when I say move on, it could be moving on from the relationship you're in. It could be moving on from, maybe a toxic relationship. It could be moving on, from some ideals you may have had about an individual you may have been dating. Or if you're single, like I was saying, moving on from situations that cause you to always feel like, you can't find love. That's really what I see here is, just staying up at night or just over analyzing, and your mind is constantly on, why is it not working for me? Why is, this dating thing not working for me? Why can't I find my Prince Charming? Why can't I find my princess? Why can't I find the people I'm going to marry? Why is everybody else in relationships when I'm not? All these things in your mind is causing you to doubt yourself when it comes to being in relationships. And that's okay. It's everybody has those moments, but it's how you get out of those moments. This is a time for y'all who are, especially y'all that are single, to get out of your head, really, and start working on it. If you're single, I know this is a love reading, y'all, but some of y'all that are single, I'm kind of seeing from this type of spread is it may be time for you to take some time to yourself. Even if you are in a relationship, it may be time for y'all, I don't want to say go on a break, but it may just be time for you to take more time to yourself, more time to travel alone, more time to just be in the house alone. And if you're single, just more time to focus on yourself, more time, for your family, more time for, feeling more happy instead of sad about you not being in a relationship, more time being happy, being single, and being content with being by yourself. Because what I'm seeing from this Magician card, especially underneath this Nine of Swords in reverse, is you can change the trajectory of your love life. You know what I mean? Kind of like that with your thoughts. Like one thing that Charlemagne the God says all the time that I love is your thoughts become things. And the way that your thoughts are kind of heading right now when it comes to the love realm, I'm not seeing too much, positivity in it. You need to start being more positive about any type of circumstance you are in regarding love. So let's say you are single. Be okay with it. Work on yourself. Start thinking about the type of person you want to be with next time. But more importantly, just self-love, self-care. A lot of this love for you guys and this who are single is about self-love and self-care. Even y'all who are in relationships is about self-love and self-care this month. So make sure to focus a lot more on yourself. Start thinking about, you more, I'll say, because some of y'all are starting to go down the spiral roll where you just keep having this woe is me attitude, or just feeling sad and having these up late at night thoughts about things regarding love, and it's not healthy. I mean, it's okay to be in that type of situation for a while, for a little bit, like I say, but it's always time to get out of it and start doing things new, because you are ultimately the master of your life, and you are ultimately the person who controls your love life in a way, you know what I mean? So just get out of your own head, start doing more fun things. And if you're in a relationship or single, this is a month. January 2020 is a month for y'all to experience more self-love, self-care, and being okay with being alone. Even like I said, if you're in a relationship, it's okay to be alone a little bit. You know what I mean? And listen, I'm a Cancer rising and a Cancer Mercury. So I love being with my man. You know what I mean? But sometimes it's good to have that time apart for a little bit, just so you can revitalize yourself and just maybe even, just learn some things about yourself you didn't know. So that is my message for love for January 2020 for you guys. And I'm going to pull a clarifying card. Let's see. Oof. All right. We have stay strong, and that goes pretty well with it. And also, I'm going to pull the theme card too here. Stay strong in reverse, as well as this beautiful know your fears card. And that's really deep when it comes to this type of reading. Ooh, my nails won't let me get it. But this card here and this card here go very well together. They go beautifully together, because it's like, what at the core of it are you so, in single people I'm mostly saying, or in relationships, what at the core of you is causing you to feel the way you feel about love? What at the core of you is causing you to feel the way you feel about being loved? Just love in general. What is it? What is your fear? Is it something from your childhood? Is it something that you experienced, growing up when you saw your parents do? Is it a past relationship? Is it how you feel about yourself? Really focus on that this month, you guys, because it's time for you to let go of those fears and start moving into positivity and love and light. And through that process, I'm seeing stay strong. And when it says stay strong, I'm seeing it's kind of like, it's going to be a hard process. I don't want to say hard process. Let me not say that. But it's going to be a process to get through these emotions and these thoughts and understanding them. But you need to stay strong through it, because I really feel that moving into, the next few months, if you do these steps and you start to really analyze yourself and do some self-love and self-care and self-healing, you can get to the point where you can become in a more better space to love, in a more better space to be in a relationship. So that was kind of beautiful. I love that. I love this card because it's so real. So anyways, you guys, that is my reading for you all for love for January 2020. Please comment down below if anything resonated with you. And also like and share this video, you guys. Please. Come on now, please. And my Cash App is down below too. Help a sister out. Get some new cars or something, okay? Okay, so anyways, and also if you would like to have a more in-depth reading, please hit me up on my Instagram at Spirit Reads. That's SPIRITREADZ. I really love these stones, you all. But anywho, you guys, that was it, and I will talk to you later. Bye.